おはようございます。私はマルビナです。ポランドから来ました。これは家です。
夫と
夫、父に住んでいます。So let me take you on the tour of this house, but this is all I can say in Japanese.
皆さん、これから妻にインタビューします。日本の伝統的な家とポーランドの違い、カルチャーショックについて。私の妻は日本大好き外国人とはちょっと違うので、本音が聞けると思います。最後まで見てみてください。
Let's start with this Buddhist room. It's called
Butsuma.
Butsuma. This room is called Butsuma. My husband calls it a Buddhist room, and we come here every morning to do some yoga, as in the modern style. Traditionally, this room is used to pray in front of this altar. So this is Buddhist altar, and later my husband told me that there is also a Shinto shrine here.
Yeah. Kamidana.
Kamidana. Here every morning, and we pray. And at the altar, you put some photos of your dead relatives, but you can also just say a Buddhist prayer. And this is what we do here every day. And we burn the incense. And then we take these to pray like this.
Only this, okay.
Okay.
When you saw this altar, what did you think?
Well, it looks like nothing that you can find in Poland actually. So it was pretty shocking for me. And my partner, my husband, so you explained it to me that this is a Buddhist room and nobody understands why it still exists. But I understand that in traditional Japanese belief, it's a very important part of each house because it's connected to religion. So in Poland, you don't have anything like this. But like when you look at this, there is like a gold Buddha. It looks a little bit like altar in church, but in houses people don't have something like this. We only have maybe like a little figurine of God, like of Jesus Christ or Mother Mary, and also we have crosses above the room, and this is how Christian people pray. So I know that Japanese people don't have something like this in modern houses. I think even in traditional Polish houses, Polish people don't have something like this. And we don't burn incense. Incense is only for church, so only in the sacred space.
Oh, is this room a little scary for you or peaceful?
Scary? Yeah, in the beginning, actually, when I first arrived to this house, it's my husband, your grandma's house. I thought that this is like the sacred space, so we cannot come here normally and do things because this is just for the praying.
Is it different from church in Poland?
Yeah, of course. Like church is like a Buddhist temple. Church is like a Buddhist temple. So, like I said, in houses people don't have something like this. So it's much different, but it's a little bit weird.
Did you see your above side?
Yeah, you said it's Shinto shrine, right?
Yeah. First time you saw that, how did you feel?
No feeling. Like
No
I
feeling?
thought it's the same.
In Japan, so different religion, it's same room. It's not weird for you?
Yeah, from what you explained to me, I thought that Buddhism and Shintoism is more or less the same, but apparently it's different. So it's like I believe this is for modern world, or to explain it for Polish people, it's like keeping a pagan beliefs. So paganism is not religion, it's belief that people held before Christianity. So they believed in seasons, they believed in sun, in nature. So this is like keeping paganism and Christianity in one room. So it's a little bit different. But maybe nowadays, like especially in grandma's places and then countries on the countryside, it's like people still believe in this nature belief kind of beliefs, but they are of course Christian, if you know what I mean.
So, how about this place? Do you know that?
Yeah, this is what is it? Tokonoma.
Yeah, this is Tokonoma. Traditional Japanese room. There is a Tokonoma. How about Poland?
So Tokonoma is like this exhibition place that you put some vase and a statue and what is it? I don't know.
Like a plate, dishes.
Plate and
Yeah.
painting.
Mm.
So in Polish traditional house, there wasn't something like this for sure. There is not something like this. So Polish people have, like my grandma used to have or still has, just the furniture that with windows. So like with glass, like you have maybe in the kitchen in Japan, like with some very expensive china. So like all of the cups and glasses that nobody could ever touch. So maybe this is an equivalent over in a room like this, because I can imagine that my grandma lives here and she has like some kind of image of a saint or like little card that she can pray to. And then she will have something like this with vases and maybe somewhere here she would have like a Jesus statue.
Jesus statue.
Yeah, but it's a furniture, so it's like a tall wooden furniture that you can put clothes or maybe some newspaper in the chest of drawers. And then above there is like this vitrine that you can place exhibition items like this.
Interesting difference. Yeah, so depends on country, there is a different. This is Engawa. Engawa is like a between shoji place and a garden, like a long, narrow place like this.
And then you can see as well the Japanese garden.
Yeah.
So you can sit here and relax. I read that this is a place where Japanese people just sit and relax and unwind, and during rainy season they can also look outside. Yeah, we have garden with flowers, but not like this. Like I don't know why. Like there's some. It's very specific, right? Like this Japanese garden. I don't believe Polish people have a Polish garden. So nothing like this. But my grandma has a lot of flowers in front of her house. So now I'm sitting on. This is Zabuton, right? So it looks very beautiful, but for me it was pretty shocking in the beginning because I'm used to, like in Poland and also in the whole Europe, people don't sit on the floor. So I think it looks very nice and maybe very convenient because you don't have like this big chunky chairs that take all of the space. So the space is very raw in this Japanese house. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not used to sitting on the floor all the time. So, like, maybe only in kindergarten, I was sitting on the floor in a group with other children. But this is the only time I had to sit on the floor. So, when you go to like Polish house, you don't sit on the floor. Never.
Oh, never.
Never. Never.
Never.
So like normally, because here, this is what is it? Tatami floor.
Tatami.
So it's basically like hay, right? This is hay.
Hey, yeah.
So this is like, I think it was created originally to absorb all of the humidity from the air, right? In this house.
Yes, humidity. Japanese weather.
Yeah. So because of the climate changes in Japan, this is completely different. In Poland, there is like a normal Western style, I think it's called in Japan, floor. So never like this. And low tables, I think like this, maybe you only have a coffee table, but behind the coffee table you just have a couch. You never sit on the floor. So when I met my husband, it was very weird for me. I mean, we met in Thailand, so in Thai people also sit on the floor. But it was still weird for me that he was sitting on this cold stone ground. For like in Poland, my grandma would tell me not to sit on this, especially not stone, cold ground, because I will get sick.
Oh, really?
Yes. So like when you get like sit on the ground, like they tell you to go sit on the chair or on the sofa, because it's very it's very weird.
Interesting. Now you understand why Japanese people sitting on the floor.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I really don't understand that.
Mm.
And I don't think Japanese people sit on the floor. It's just in this traditional house, like in Tokyo, people don't sit on the floor, or do they?
Yeah, actually, yes. Tokyo people like no Washitsu Japanese room, so there is a
What is
chair.
Washitsu?
Washitsu is like this space, tatami's space. So recently, yeah, city style life, yeah, Washitsu is not popular
Why not?
because like this, yeah, people realize the chair is more comfortable.
So like traditional Japanese style is more raw, like more difficult.
How does you feel when sitting on the floor?
Yeah, it's okay. When I have to sit on this, or like when we visited my husband's, so your family, it's nice, but I can do that, of course, I don't mind, and I follow the rules. I know that Japanese people there's so many rules, and Japanese people like to follow rules, and especially when there is a foreigner, of course I don't want to break these rules, so I respect that. But sitting like this for too long, it's a little bit too much for me, and my back hurts. And I remember like at your grandma's place, when I sit like this, your grandma told me to relax, but I changed my position because I couldn't sit like this anymore. But apparently then it's like standing, so there is like special etiquette in Japan for sitting on the floor as well that I wasn't aware of. When we went to Aikido class, I remember they said that I have to sit like this, because then I was sitting like this, and they said like I have to sit properly. So there is always something that I'm surprised and that shocks me in Japan like this. So like even like you cannot sit in a way that is comfortable for you, because there are certain meaning behind this that I was not aware. Like standing, like in Poland it's maybe standing like this, or then just relax.
So different manner, so it's very difficult to, for...
I think for a foreigner that visits Japan, it can be fun and it's interesting. But when you are in a position like me, it's just a lot of different rules that you have to learn while living in Japan. Every day something new.
What's that?
I have no idea. What's that, Kasia?
Yeah, actually, it's a demon. Protect our house.
Me? So in Poland, above the doors, so not here, but there. So in Poland, you would have just the cross above the doors to protect you from evil. And in Japanese house, there is this. But is it used in modern Japanese houses as well?
No, only traditional one.
So like when you enter Japanese house, here you have to put your shoes, right?
Yes.
So this is like separate room where you put your shoes off. But this is like, why is this room like this?
This is a guest room for neighbor.
Guest room?
Yes. So there is a table here.
So neighbors come here and sit?
Yes, neighbors
On
come
the floor.
here and sit on the floor like this. And Here's tea.
Oh wow, you prepared.
Yeah.
So, hello neighbor. Would you like some tea?
Hi neighbor. So if your neighbor come, I prepare tea for neighbor and bring tea, and this is a tea. Put tea and this. Here you are. Dozo.
Domo.
And let's enjoy small talk. So this is a guest room for traditional Japanese style. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, in Poland, you just invite people to sit comfortably on the couch, not like in the doors. So there is like superstition as well. I know like this is considered to be a separate room, but there is superstition not to stand at the door. So if you stand at the door, it's a bad omen. So people don't, like I think Polish people would say for sure, every Polish person heard that from their grandma, not to stand like between the entry and of the house, like in the entry of the house, because it brings bad fortune.
Oh, bad fortune.
Yeah, so for me this is a little bit weird, but I understand that this is like separate like room, considered to be separate room.
Yeah, separate room, and here is a farmer, so maybe clothes are dirty, but we don't have to. Yeah, so this is more for suitable. This is a countryside Japanese lifestyle.
Yeah, no, in Poland people just, or like in Europe where I lived, Western Europe, people just invite guests to sit comfortably on the couch and they are serving them coffee, tea, or maybe a drink and cake.
Japanese is not cake, but like a manju, mochi, anko, sweets.
Sweets?
Yeah,
What's that?
sweets, anko, yomogi mochi, like a sweets, sugar with sugar for tea.
So normally in Poland this would be a closet for clothes, but in Japan you don't put clothes inside, you put futon. So this is your bed. So the room looks very clean when you put it inside after sleeping, but there is no comfort whatsoever. Like you only have this tatami floor.
This is our sleeping room. Is it okay to sleep on the floor for you?
Yeah. So right now we are in our bedroom. So this is another
Washitsu.
Washitsu. So this room is also called Washitsu because it has tatami floor, like I explained before. Traditionally, you sleep here on futon. Futon is like this very thin mattress that you put on top of the tatami floor. And yeah, I slept only on the floor when I was camping. So also maybe when I was a child the most, when I was going camping from school. And I never slept on the floor because like I don't come from west of Europe, but I come from east of Europe. So there is a significant difference when you say Westerners, because I don't feel like Westerner, like typical American person, but we didn't sleep on the floor, no. So sleeping on the floor here, it was quite of a struggle for me.
Yeah, so it's difficult for you sleeping on the futon?
Yes.
What is beautiful here?
What do you mean beautiful?
Like how about shoji?
Yeah, this room is very beautiful aesthetically, but I think like this traditional Japanese house, yeah, it's beautiful aesthetically, but it's not very functional. Maybe only apart from the bathroom and toilet and kitchen. Like the rest of the house is not very functional for me, at least coming from Poland. So it's really beautiful, but yeah, I think there are better solutions nowadays. And comparing to, yeah, in Poland, Polish traditional house is made out of brick, red brick, so it's a stone house, not a wooden house like this, right? Like traditional house is a wooden house, so Polish people think that wooden houses are not sturdy enough to withhold like the weather and other circumstances.
Yeah, so do you miss your bed in Poland?
Yeah, of course. I had very comfortable mattress. And like very cold room, I could make it very cold, and here it's very difficult during summer to put the temperature down. So it's, yeah, Japanese summer is I wouldn't recommend foreigners to come during summer to Japan because it's just too hot, and it's not like 30 degrees hot, but it's 35 degrees and it's very high humidity, so it's very difficult.
So, what was the hardest things about moving here?
So I don't know how honest I should be in answering this question. How honest should I be in answering this question?
Honest.
But like how honest from 1 to 10?
1 to 10. Okay, 7 please.
7? So in the beginning, actually, I was very excited to move to a house on the countryside because I find it very aesthetically pleasing. So it's very beautiful and it's pretty peaceful here. So I thought that I can find some peace. But yeah, in the beginning, it was very difficult for me to adjust to lack of comfort in this house. Like this traditional Washitsu. This traditional Washitsu doesn't have any comfort that people from West and Eastern Europe like me are used to. So this room doesn't have any chair. Like right now I found a chair, but there's only one chair like this. Like this is like traditional chair for this. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, this is a chair for Washitsu. So
but
low
it's
chair.
Not very common, right?
Not common.
Yeah, so like I said, lack of comfort in this room can be pretty unbearable because sometimes like what I'm used to in a normal house is that I come back home to unwind. And here there was no, like in the beginning I didn't have any chair. My partner didn't think that I might experience so much discomfort. So he didn't initiate or propose anything that I can maybe feel more at home as. And I felt that I'm expected to enjoy this roughness. So this house was really a tough ride in the beginning for me because I didn't know what to do with myself. Like even I didn't know where to sit down, because I'm not used to sitting on the floor. So it was very difficult.
For you?
Yeah, my father-in-law is cooking for me, so that's very nice. And he's introducing some traditional Japanese meals like somen.
Hiyashi chuka. Cold ramen too.
Yeah.
For lunch.
Okay. So like this, and he respects that I don't eat meat because I'm vegan. So I really appreciate these little gestures. It's very nice to get to know a little bit more what Japanese people eat.
Like, do you remember your favorite eggplant?
Yeah, very nice eggplant.
Yeah, he cooked the eggplant like a nasu no ohitashi.
Nasu o hitashi.
Maybe next video.
Oishii.
Yeah, oishii. Next video we can tell how to cook nasu no hitashi, right? And piman, green pepper.
Yeah,
with
piman,
sesame.
very nice. I really like that.
Yeah.
So thank you, father-in-law. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Maybe.
Thank you so much for watching. We didn't go through all of the rooms in the house, So if you're interested in seeing as well kitchen and bathroom, let me know. I think there are so much things in kitchen that we can discuss. What are the differences between Polish and Japanese culture? So thank you so much for watching this video one more time, and if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Please let me know what was shocking for you to know from my perspective. I know it got a little bit sad in the end, so I'm curious what you're gonna say. Thank you, bye!